Welcome on back everyone to ToD Warhammer 3 in part 13 of our Tamurkhan Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, as Nurgle's growth spreads across— look at these little snails— spreads across the countryside, you have noticed that we have fixed up our income. I have done so by giving Counter a Placid Bowels Plague, which somehow is increasing our upkeep and giving us more strength, so I'm not sure how, but I probably don't want to know. Up in the north, I also went ahead and kicked out the army that we recruited at the Ice Spewer. If we're going to lose these settlements, so be it. There's not a lot I'm going to be able to do about it, except for what I can do is take care of Grimgor and start threatening down here in the Eagle Areas. We may just be trading settlements here, but if I can deal with some of their stronger ones, being Krakvrag, they are in a lot of trouble. And it will depend entirely on what Grotslik does, because he has no chance against the Challenge Stone. What's defending here is just a little bit too scary, even with the embarrassments that are the Norskins. And then the rest of what we've done, I've got Iglix's up towards the Vile Rock. That way he can continue to— I'm going to have him raid in the Bilious Cliffs. That way we can continue to build up our allegiance with Bornhal. Tamurkhan, I've got him moving across the seas. Plan is to come over here and strike where Malachi is. That way he doesn't get any fun ideas of trying to ford across the Sea of Claws and come to fight us directly. So we'll move across the sea there, and that should be good. So what we'll do now is we'll have a counter to see if there's any kind of chieftain abilities I can do in the current province. So everywhere on the sea would just take attrition. Army fully replenished. Enables replenishment in enemy territory. All good stuff. Well, let's just go ahead and grab ourselves another a Doom Cannon, which, if Ketzak was still here, he would be— wait, it's not Ketzak, it's actually you there, isn't it? Like, his moved as well. We're 15 out of 20 for Grukmer. I don't mind also then coming on in and just grabbing a couple of Nurgly chariots, because they're pretty cheap. We got 6. Drop it down to 4, and down to 2, and have plenty, so— you are now at 18 out of 20, almost towards committed, and as soon as we hit committed, it gives you access to the devoted battle. So, Scoliosis, onward to defeating Grimgor. Grimgor's army is pretty scary, but his wall force is nothing to be concerned with at all. Just a couple of volleys from our Soul Grinders should see them gone. He has a couple scary forces. We got a couple of Ragnarok spiders to deal with, and then the rock lobas, but if we use our artillery well and our single entities to keep Grimgor busy, that's why I can keep them healed, I think we have a pretty good chance. Grimgor actually is at only 796 weapon strength, so actually Counter has passed him. But in a 1v1 fight, Grimgor will always win. So we do need to keep heals flowing. Onward to the field. Alright, so how can we best deploy here to really punish Grimgor and his guys? We should probably try to rotate the main force around here. That way we kind of use— either way, we could pretty much use this as one of the choke points. So let's grab our 2 Plague Bearers. Extremely tanky front line. We got our Rot Knights to rush up on any of these approaching Moon Howlers or Snot Wagons, anything like that. We'll have a beast on either side. Big boy in the center with his brother beside him. Cultist out front. Cultist out front. Ox Riders ready to rush across the field and clobber some more chariots for them as well. Same thing with the flies. They're going to be anti-chariot and anti-artillery duty. All 3 of the Soul Grinders in together. We'll have them moving up immediately, start blasting away on the 3 artillery pieces. Hammer of Gork. Keep our guys back to start. But they will be moving on in as soon as they are shut down. Flyers for the foes, thankfully, otherwise Wyvern would be probably a pretty big problem for us. Let's grab our hero. then lastly, the trolls, which will keep a little ways behind everyone else, so they can kind of smash in afterwards. Grab all my single entities, the infantry squads, which I'm going to keep the beasts in with. Cavalry and war beasts, and the Noxbringer squad, which I'm going to take out of guard mode. Don't mind if they advance. Alright, flies. Let's get this going. I'll launch up the Chromatic Tome. He's going to take a little bit of damage, but he'll recharge that, no problem. Let's move up and get one good volley on these Black Orcs here. And from there, move in immediately on the Rock Lavas. In the back line. Unless it's a Ragnarok. Here's the Rock Lava. You go after that. Everyone else, go ahead and start advancing. We will take position here if possible. If possible. Send the war beasts forward. Rock lobbers are going to do a little bit of damage, but pretty sure these guys regenerate. Even if they don't, they've got a lot of health. Oh, I see, instead of a 3-round burst, it just shoots 3 of them at once. Works out the same way. Here they come. Where's my flying hero? You come on up. Start dropping rancid visitations on the Black Orc Big Boss so I can find him real quick. Likely hiding back in the woods somewhere. That's where Grimgor went. Flap it over the top and locate. Soulgrinder's doing a really good job. Let's see if we can't find that Black Orc Big Boss. Hiding in the trees won't save you. There's Grimgor, and there's the Black Orc Big Boss. Not exactly what I meant to do before, but we'll drop the overcast version of that onto you. Pull the flies back a little bit. Basically, we're going to have them go maul these 2 artillery pieces, and have our own start blasting the Black Orcs. Moving on forward. Come on out and start fighting here. It's like Grimgor is thinking about defending from the flies. Do what you will, Grimgor. Scream and Decay through here as well. And here they come. Moon Howlers has caught these hands. Let's go ahead and drop down the Spirit Leash on you. Summon in the Furies. Waddle in where you can. Fury's actually getting more damage than you would think on the Noxbringer and company. I definitely didn't send you into melee, but there you are. Come back over this way towards the main line. And the flies are having a feast back here in the back line. You come up and over after the Hammer of Gore. Trying its best to launch stuff at us. Full Purple Son of Xeris in on these. Fools advancing. As well as Best Plus of the Black Orcs. You can see the Looney-Gits blasting their armor-piercing ability through. Going the wrong way, probably, though. Dance of Despair in the middle here. Fury's mauling that group in the back line. You come on back over. Opens up a tear. Not quite scary enough, it seems, though. Bring in those Barons of the Bog. Funnily enough, Archer's doing a fair bit of damage. We go for the Rancid Visitations on this big boss here. Make sure he's gone. Beast and the Outros can work together. Alright, we'll go ahead and drop the damage resistance on our other Great Unclean one because he's fighting Grimgore. Fighting Grimgore proper is. We'll have the flies come on back round. You just start chopping into that back line. Guess while the trolls start having these fools pay the toll. Keep one of the Barons of the Bog moving, or one of these two Hawks Riders moving through the other way. Why does he keep mixing all these units up so much? Don't like that. Let's go ahead and drop in some more friends. We can do another Great Unclean one too. Let's do the Great Unclean one right in the middle. Our own struggling a little bit. Spirit Leech on the Ragnarok. So the flies are ignoring orders. Love to see it. Yeah, they're just ignoring orders fully. That's fine. We'll drop Rock Glorious Rot down on top of probably this Ragnarok. Munch those goblins. Go ahead and land here. Actually, let's go ahead and get the extra damage out where we can. Weaken Grimgore, who is abusing our Great Unclean one. Go ahead and rip that through the back line too. Grant visitations on Grimgore so that we can try to get him fleeing. Gave them an attack wherever they're back here doing nothing.
Glorious mutilation!
That was super effective, and we pull away with a victory, but one that cost us quite a few demons. Alright, we come away from that battle with a decisive victory. Grimgore has once again been defeated. Made sure not to run him down all the way, that way they're not just going to put his army in back up there and one more towards our, not our capital, but the one we claimed away from Kolek. We'll go ahead and take the extra tribute.
I shall earn grandfather's love.
Rinse off into the wilderness. And unfortunately, we do actually have to hunt him down, even though I said I wasn't going to. Grimgore is too scary to have to keep alive. So from fungus to fungus, mission aborted. Oh, because we didn't kill or wound him, even though we did on battle. No speed potion.
I'll make
Before you run him down, let's make sure we pass on those skills. Below added carcass. Good to grab eventually. Let's go ahead and keep going down at the blue lines. We'll grab corruption.
I bring the plague gift.
Bloodred will make you more healthy.
Lord of Stench.
Irus. Let's go more armor. And then probably more health.
Father's here.
Epidug, our flying Wonder Plague Ridden, will give you Miasma Pestilence. Make sure your spell line's all maxed out. We probably even want Curse of the Leper. That way we can actually drop some good melee reflection down on top of 80 of our big boys we want to. You're going to be in the middle of the fray, and all that damage that's coming to them is going to be bounced right back at whoever's swinging at them.
It would please me.
We should auto-resolve Grimgore there, see him right into the void.
Death brings decay.
And get a little bit more tribute. Death brings decay.
Nurgle's beloved.
We pop over into March and come back over towards Saber Mountain.
Oh, grandfather, it's delightful.
We got 3 more turns on the Great Skull Lakes. Let's go ahead and pop Zaton in there. Uzgulok's doing fine, but Dusty might turn around to try to take it from us. We'll see. Right, the fortress, we will absolutely grab the replicating mold from gold. So that's it for this settlement. Let's pop into our province tab proper. Gold at Kadatha. Don't mind if I do. And then there at the Folly, we could get plague duration for the local region, and then chance of plagues spreading. Not as good as just gold. Like they haven't attacked us again. Building up forces before trying another invasion of the Cliff of Beasts. Respect it. It's not gonna work for you, but I still respect it. Back up to 4 dominance. We'll go ahead and then on through then. Here at Zorn Uzkul, now that we have claimed the territory, let's go ahead and foster cults. And build up that Nurgle corruption a little bit more then. In this territory and in others.
What? Spit it out.
That was very fast. Who are one's piece? No. Alright, Cliff of Beast has been attacked again. See them to the door. 249 kills. Well done. Would definitely not have happened, but good. Well done. Nation aborted on a couple of cases there. Just gonna build up here. Annoying, but not to be unexpected. Close contact is but one vector by which Nurgle's ruinous gifts may be shared. Once a strain mutates sufficiently, it can be equally contagious when hurled through the skies at great speed. Now onward to the plague site.
The joy of disease.
Yep, let's keep moving on up. Very aggressive that direction, and then we'll have Wolfric here.
Despoil and ravage.
They'd managed to defend Karak Vlag, lovely. We then move through the Falls of Doom. I mean, I don't mind drop-kicking Gorth the Cruel to get what we want either. Because Mornhow likes fighting Chaos Dwarves.
Well,
Wolfric. Let's bring you in, March.
move away.
And we'll see what the Chaos Dwarves have over here in our way. Mountain will go for more gold. And then with counter, we'll move up and drop kick these 2 armies here. Should be no problem. You're on a bit of a timer, though, because this army is so expensive. As soon as this plague wears off, we're going to be hurting in our treasury again. Right, me wallet. Alright, 5 dominance. See about spending some, getting some new chieftain units that are not costing 4. We're just 2 away. Let's grab ourselves a Chaos Frost Dragon. Sounds good to me. Now just 1 more, and then we can have ourselves another quest battle. 1 more chieftain unit purchase, it is. Alright, Glixus. They are wanting peace. We're not going to give it to them, but we are going to raid.
Without mercy.
Stealing as much as we can. 9th of the many eyes. Welcome back, Mornhow. Got punched in the face. Join back up with the Glixus squad. I think if anything's going to get gotten rid of, it's going to be these Marauder Horsemen of Nurgle. Unneeded. They don't have the proper bad stench about them. Sigvald looks to be hunting down the rest of our rivals here. Let's go Twisted Towers. A little bit more gold. Tamurkhan can land. Yeah, quite a ways to travel with him, don't we? Alright, that's fine. We'll later here at the Winterfire. Imminent Rebellion and Infernius. How much gold is this place making us? 300 total. Oh, hello, I didn't even see this island. I will take the power of prescience. Mist clings to the ground and stubbornly refuses to shift. Stomp it harder. Favorable wins and total favor 1500. Great. Yeah, let's say, hey Sigvald.
My true father.
I will give you Infernius, and then you will give me all the way up to becoming a vassal.
We may have common
Don't mind if I do. My true father instructs me to talk to you. It seems we may have a common cause. Apparently we do.
Excellent.
Excellent. Let us decant the wine and drink to this accord. His wine is probably infused with all sorts of awful stuff. Outpost for Sigvald, which means we can get some Chaos Warriors. How amazing. That's pretty useless. The Schutz champions. Uzga Bogroth. We'll hunt down a Grotslick there. Can I yoink away one of your armies? Oh, I absolutely can. Yeah, but I want a Dreadquake, so... Want some of your proper equipment. Yeah, we won't worry about defending Ice Fever, but everywhere else is easily defendable. Let's upgrade the Vial Synthesis here in Oozglock, and Dorothy Fort can go up a tier. Not good to me. Slowly creeping.
We have no quarrel. Good.
Join his war with the Ice Court. Sure. Let's do it.
Village.
Elage. Ooh, another uneventful intern because the garden grows. Enemy force belonging to Thorlakai of Hardgraves began besieging the Twisted Towers. Thorlakai, huh? How about you go home? I like that the AI knows there's no chance in hell of winning, but they're just going to stop you from building. That is the most cheeky. Sigvald, hunt them down. Let me build up dominance, but I still don't like it. In fact, so much so that I think I'm going to attack the Monolith of Flesh, just so I can claim the Obsidian camp here. Listen, it's nothing personal.
I travel the world seeking jewels. Today you bring one to me.
Exactly. And here's the other cool part. When I take you down, that's another good defeat trait. So come here, buddy. I'm going to claim this from you. I'm not going to call it. Oh. He would be bringing Azazel. I'm not very scared. To war. Then Khorne will reap your souls. That's what you think. I passed up that previous obsidian, but this one I shall not. I'm standing right next to the monolith. Are you joking? Sure. Why not? Alright, well, we've got 500. Good old plague pustules. Let's come on in here and do some upkeep reduction. Just kidding, it's gonna take a whole turn. We'll go ahead and wait then. We can do the plague back on one of them when we want to actually build up. So let's see here. Forest of Decay. Do we own the Bilious Cliffs too? No. Maybe. Let's do the Howling Citadel. That should spread out to a lot of different... Pop it in here, the Burning Monolith, and that should spread nicely. We go Growth. None of the recipes really matter. Winds of Magic, Power Reserve, and Melee Attack. We'll just increase that spread chance by a few. About a few. Wait. I'm just building up a huge force. Understood, they're probably just waiting for a wall to kick in. Let's walk up, go into ambush, out front of Ice Viewer, and see if we can lure these three armies in. Should be a proper fight. Even better than the one that Grimgor offered. Some more gold here at Z's position. And a Wolfric. I guess we'll just go ahead and pass you back over. Do the cool. Enjoy your army. I'll just claim a single settlement, I'll take it. Glyph, because you just stay here and keep raiding. Make Mornhal happy. Null plate. Maybe for Mornhal. No, he's actually got some pretty good armor already. You don't, so enjoy your null plate. Enjoy your null plate. Mantle of Gorok. Drops armor. Don't like that. We'll just do scouting. This army should be spreading extra Nurgle corruption because he's here and we're raiding. Gruckmar, that is. By an additional 2. It's already seeing at 100, but... in case it wasn't. Yeah, he hasn't been moved. Let's see about following Ninth of the Many Eyes. Where are you going?
Leave me to my...
With a few ROR units, they actually could take down one of our towers, so we will need to follow them. And turn. Right, turn is ours again, and the Twisted Towers is once again being besieged. I guess it was before Sigvald showed up. Thank you, Vassal Sigvald. Boys can't come back to town. Beat Henri Dribblechin. all the mortals, there are none quite so rude as the drooling greenskins. Eradicate them. That we shall. She has just switched to raiding. Oh, funny. Okay, well, Iglixis, you keep on raiding. Building up our fealty with Mornhal, up to 2 out of 20. Alright, Tamurkhan should just be able to auto-resolve Monolith of Flesh, no problem. So we shall sack it first. Dim the pox. And then, I like that his allies did not even jump in with him. All alone there, aren't you, Wolfric? Go ahead, loot occupy, that will be irritate the populace, hopefully kick in a rebellion. I would love a rebellion to crush. Hatred resistance upgrades most of the actual units we have. Any of these for frontline? Speed, melee attack, and resistance for all of our chosen. It sounds great. But we're gonna Blade Master for the Castellan. Sickness and health. And then we shall, for you, my friend, grab that second point into Purple Sun.
Useful adornments.
Useful adornments.
Wondrous day.
Alright, they've split up a little bit. Just trying to... I love that this whole area they can raid in and it counts. I want them to split up a bit, so we're gonna stay here. We'll build up the Unclean Copse here in Saber Mountain. There's a couple of the elves moving on up through the air, which is concerning. I don't see their settlement, so where those elves are coming from, I'm not sure.
Father's here.
Just a wee bit. Added catacombs since you are closer to the coast. Honestly, they're both fine. Gold. Gold growth. We'll see if Wolfric decides to come across the sea to attack us. I wouldn't be surprised. We shall skip on through, though, and end the turn. Haggrave once again. See you clowns later. Thanks for building up my dominance, by the way. You guys have been great. Rebooter. Iglixis has been stealing long enough that he is now a proper Nurgly pirate. And Mornhal is corrupted by Slaanesh, so he also now likes going to the pleasure house and yelling about it too.
I do not.
More ROR roasted crush. Surprised you guys get access to the Bilious Thunderguff with how much I've been stealing from you, but good for you. Keep them from escaping the other direction, but we'll just stay here and keep being disrespectful. Many equate Nurgle with death. This is to misunderstand his intent. He desires rebirth so that more death might follow. So it is that he raises the bones of the long dead, and from them sprouts bilious flesh. And Nurgle's newest children strike up their buzzing drone, and the cycle begins anew. So it does. To everyone's dismay. Alright. More chieftain units. In fact, all we need is one more. Let's go ahead and grab the Chaos Frost Dragon. Yoink. Now, raid, kill man, this best. Do again and again. Better. Agreed, Gruckmar. Now, for the last thing we shall do here for this episode is throwing hands with whatever I think Gruckmar wants us to hunt down. No, he's the one that doesn't like the Jabber Slides. And there's Drycha up here in the Forbidden Citadel, too. Some weird developments for this campaign. Let's pop on out of the Monolith of Flesh and have ourselves a quest battle. Rumors spoken in the Dark Tongue claim that any who survive a night in a lonely, haunted forest during Hexensnacht will be blessed with the aid of the wild magic of the mountains. None of Chaos's champions have lived to corroborate the tale, and so Tamurkhan deigns to set up his camp in the darkest part of the old forest as the sun sets. It'll be no easy feat. Whichever beasts lurk in the shadow will soon make themselves known, and a river of blood will be spilled before the sun rises once more. Yeah, but I'm not trapped in the woods with them. They're trapped in the woods with Tamurkhan. Great victory right off the bat. Looks like we're going to have some elemental incarnates of beast to fight, and since they're no longer bonus versus large, I'm not as scared of them as I used to be. This should be a fun fight, though. Take defensive positions around the campfire, and we wait. Ancient wisdom foretells that a gift of wild magic awaits any Chaos Lord capable of surviving Hexensnacht in the dark and foreboding forests haunted by the Beastmen. Tamurkhan sets up camp amongst the trees, eager to put the legend to the test. Soon, the beastly savages descend. If the age of the mountain's magic is to ever be attained, Tamurkhan must survive the sudden onslaught and soak the forest soil in Beastmen blood.
To endure Hexennacht will be no easy feat, even for a great warlord such as I. But the rewards will be worth this trial.
But the reward shall be worth the risk. Alright then, lads, so we've got the main army. Looks like they're hiding from us. How funny. And the other ones coming in from the other side, so here's what we'll do. We will take defensive positions over by this cliff face here, wherein we'll have our shotgun blunderbusses up front. There's not a lot of good firing angles for them, so this will have to do. Let's see, the other thing we could do, because we don't know how many reinforcements they have, but we could go all in on the aggression, crush one of these armies before they close the gap. But I think we'll try to be a bit disrespectful with it. So let's go mortar shots. I'm gonna send Kaizek and his knights up the flank here. Kaizek and the Rot Knights get ready to go up the flank. I am going to keep the Azar Doombolt here. One of the Doom Trains alongside, and then the Infernal Guard with Fire Glaives. Take that other flank there. To stop them coming in. We will have Chosen. Firing Champs, and more Chosen. Ooh, and more Chosen. Ready to throw hands at him when crossing the gap over there. We will kind of clump up, let them come across the field to us.
We love the sick.
Like having the Thamir go with our Rot Knights too. Or how much faster are the Rot Knights though? 90 as opposed to 54, so it's probably actually better to keep them here, fighting alongside our Drossar. Vile Trolls too. Alright, Targan. Excellent hunting down enemy Shaman. Probably have him go after these Feral Manticore in the front though, and then circle around and going after the Shaman. Overcon up front. ToD Dragon Princess holding the back line from all the nonsense coming our way. Should work out very well. Groups. Single entities. Front line, which I don't want the ogres in guard mode. Missile troops, and then the big boys. Guard mode for this group. Let the battle begin. Beasts howl in the underbrush. Something approaches. Oh, I bet. Here's the thing, we can take our guys and Raying Shades lead the throng. Kill them. Raying Shades, huh? We fall back. Sorcery and trickery. Many beasts emerge. From where? Target getting run up on. Kill these Shades of Hexensnacht. Oh, so they're not actually real. Okay, well let's chase off these Feral Manticore. Come here, you. It's hug time. Dreadquake's taking shots wherever it wants. There's a lot of guys up here on this side, but they have to go all the way around. Tamurkhan, you come forward to be a big nuisance. Kargan's doing his thing. Targeting around.
Hell for Nurgle!
Ill for Nurgle. Ooh, one hit. Manticore is down fourth of its health. Not sure what they're trying to do, if they're trying to get cycle charges in or what. Told you to go round, Kargan. Here comes more enemy reinforcements. We'll just take the hill then. If you let me do it. Big old fools. Tamurkhan, come help out Kargan. He's having a little bit of trouble. Oh, that's one Manticore gone. Good grief. Get the next one. Can't hit a CM on this group of confused lads. Sounds good. Got Kargan fighting all the Manticores off in the background. Nurgling four down. Here go your archers. Alright, Tamurkhan, get over here and unleash some unspeakable foulness on these archers here. That's what's really doing damage to Kargan. He'll be fine. Drop these things. Armor, and then immediately come into battle. Get him. Did the sneaky breath not work? Now, in fact, it annihilated the entire line. Well done. As Kargan continues to beat the brakes off of what he's fighting. Damage resistance, go! Broad Knights have leave this group clean off the map. Circle back around, get him, Kargan. Isaac, all the K names. Manticore's gone now. Furies can go swarm Bray Shaman. That Bray Shaman for me. Then I'll have our craze. Lad here, you'll land on the Bray Shaman as well. Put him in the ground. Was that a Gorgon coming after you? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Pull the Rod Knight's way, they've taken a little bit of damage. Taking a little bit of damage, they have. It's in the Doom training to do some itself. As the Dreadquake starts to get in there too. Isaac, you come in. Go after this Elemental Incarnate Beast. ToD Dragon versus Gorgon is a fight I'm here for. Kinda look like they're about to post up and do a sync animation. That's one shade felled. You need to fall back, crazy lad. You up a little bit too. Let's bring in the other toads up front. Best of course think they're tough. Okay, Dreadquake. You gotta try not to hit friendly units. Fire maybe on this big blob. More power. Gotta force your way through. Kargan is absolutely annihilating the Shade Shaman. Shade Shaman. Alright, Doom Train, you were not great in melee, so come on, back around. I love that the Dreadquake just ignores all orders. It does what it wants. And honestly, what it does is it usually kills friendly units. Shotgun and company, let's go ahead and rotate a bit. Either rotate faster or you get your guys taken out, so let's get going. Chosen advance. ToD Dragon, go ahead and breathe the breath and then charge in. That city was gone. Gone city. Speaking breath here, give you all of your abilities, and then we can even maybe send. Make sure these guys are surrounded and gone. Isaac, you get this one. Drop was that defense. Dreadquake. I told you to fire on this one and you blasted these guys. They do what they want. I love it. The enemy's not even advancing. They're just kind of dirtling back and forth over there, making this quest battle take ages. And advance. Love that the Dreadquake is friendly firing as much as possible. Vengeance for everything that Kargan has been up to. Shotguns, go ahead and let's take it a little bit more of a forward position then. Get them back into their checkerboard that works out pretty well for them. You turn and start firing as well. Chosen, come on back. Just drawing the rest of these clowns in. Ride that Gray Shaman down. You guys circle. These Centaurs are just being a pain. Which, very fair. They're shooting at allies. They are very accurate. When we're shooting at enemies, not as much. You get a Cinder Blast shell into this group. Likely not. Here then for me. Oh, does it have something that can freeze you in place? No, just for whatever reason he decided not to get up and move. He wanted to get one good hit in for the giant. Had to make it fair. Start dealing damage and just run away. Health 4, who really needs it the most? Probably Kargan. Just smash through these Ungor Raiders. We'll summon in some more. Love that when I click the summon, it's now I'm going to summon them over here instead. Who knows where those Furies are coming in at now? Advance. Swing the big flank wide. We've got all these beaters that we just don't want them in the way of our rifle and such. Munched right through them, but the Shades are staying as far away from us as they can. Love the kill box you guys have set up. Quite impressive. And they just ran back to their main formation. Interesting. Come on out of there. In fact, we can go Pandemiceme if we really need to. See the speed. Jumped in to assassinate the enemy lord, and now we're going to fall back. Only for a moment. Come on, Rod Knights, get in there. Should actually drag the dragon down pretty quickly. They're just staying as far away from our troops as they can. So it's time for us to move towards them. Minotaurs with great weapons, I'm scared of you. Level 0. Done a good job of playing this like cowards and irritating me, so good job. ToD Dragon versus Giant. ToD Dragon's not necessarily winning the fight. We've got so many that aren't doing anything. Alright guys, come on round. Doom Train, you that more power, come up into position. It's really just isolating and destroying these units that are coming on in now. If they refuse to come towards us, like, we got you with the ambush, it worked. I mean, not really, you just didn't come to us. The AI plays like your angry little brother now. Back over and help out, because it actually looks like our ToD Dragon's getting bodied by these giants. 3 giants be like that. You chop this one. Ezar, since you are a pretty good shot, blast that on in there. Here we go. Like, it makes you click it twice. Punch it on through. Chances are you move up. It's a little bit too useful to be, too slow to be useful here in this battle.
It brings melody.
Nothing they're gonna be able to actually do to Kargan. Click this unit, but I guess he gave it down here instead. A lot of weirdness going on here. Got one more Pandemic CM, but there's a lot of kind of spread out archers that are not really all that useful to blast with it. Smash into this unit next. I think GMs get in there. We get Sin the Cancerous Crowd and the other big boys straight through and into the back line.
The world will scream.
Go for what you can. Pandemic CM on all these clowns. I love it. I have to. Where is it going now? I clicked it. Clicked the second time, and now it's going over here instead. Oh yeah. I definitely didn't click here. Who knows what's going on in this battle? Oh good, you came on back. Got up into melee. That's funny. Don't worry, boss, we got him.
Exalted hero of Nurgle.
What? We don't forgive. By my savage spirit.
Go ahead and heal up our Dreadquake. And I think like that, he should be gone. Yeah, that's just gonna flee. One bite from the big toad dragon. Yeah, that was a very anticlimactic battle, but the Beastmen made sure to stay away from us the entire time, didn't they? Heroic victory. Heroic victory indeed. In fact, let's go ahead and punish them accordingly.
What foul?
I am really tired of our artillery wasting its shots and going after friendly units, so you can go ahead and leave. I'll grab something more useful that I can actually control. Like maybe an additional unit of Rotted Riders.
So many true veteran followers.
There we go. Following your victory, the final battle, Grukmar 3 Hornet has reached maximum fealty. Wow, you're so impressive you can beat up a bunch of Beastmen. Not really that hard, my friend, I can't lie. Let's go ahead and let's see what you got extra then. Ooh, the Gorgons, and they're actually going to be very useful. Yeah, let's grab a Gorgon. Unlike a Dreadquake Mortar, which shoots friendlies, instead of, even when you give it a proper target, it shoots friendlies. At least I can direct a Gorgon. Let's go Blade Shield for the Toad Dragon. I think we'll give you Mentor and Blade Shield as well.
Nurgle's champion.
I'm thinking probably further devastating charge for Kargan. He is a monster at this point.
Favored of Nurgle.
Took down 3 Manticores at the same time and then proceeded to clap everything else. Several giants. Let's do Indomitable for... Actually, no, take that back. Blade Master as our Doombolt. And then, Unholy Resilience. Keep working down the blue line for the counter. Health for his Exalted Hero. Looking good. Failed me for the last time. Now... where do we want to strike next? You're being lulled into a false sense of you can definitely afford a new army. With the positive 3,000 here, I don't trust that one bit. But as soon as we can, I will be deploying one here. That way we can secure the rest of Norsco while Papa Tamurkhan deals with the dwarfs.
Master of hosts.
So let's come on round the outside here.
Our host grows as our enemies fall.
Doesn't look like we have quite enough to raid in their territory, so we'll just go into a camp stance, stay in friendly. We'll hit the altar of spawns next turn.
To be honest, I'd rather be raiding. But
To be honest, I'd rather be raiding. But you have my time. To be honest, I'd prefer you be a vassal of mine than
Enter
the
then.
Norskins.
Are you after a drink?
Ally missions, hunting down Durgem, Draug, Grimgor, or Hosgub. Oh, good, Grimgor's back already. That was fast. Make sure we can hunt down Grimgor. They're content. What happened to these armies?
Fly, master!
They got smacked, but we're just gonna go ahead and give them a secondary smack then.
Delightful.
We'll attack Henri, that way the other army has no chance to stay and fight. Get rid of them both here. Sweet. Hit him with a bell, shoot into orbit. Beautiful stuff. The boys can't come back to town. Then we move in on Blizzard Peak. Reclaim my salt mines. These lunatics stole from me.
To enjoy ourselves, children.
Let's go ahead and claim it back. Hopefully we don't have to rebuild too much of it. Not bad at all. We just have to rebuild our salt mine. Alright, Path to the East has been secured once more. Go ahead and throw in, I think, extra control and growth.
Nurgle's beloved.
Nurgle's beloved. We'll give you, my friend, pestilential spawnings, moving on towards renowned and feared.
Father's here.
We'll give you your deadly onslaught now, because it's just a boosting up your attack in the middle of a fight never hurts. Not even a little bit. Alright, let's take a look at the province screen here. We have a lot of gold to use. Tower of Torment. Use it to make some more gold. Here, and an upgrade to the cultist outpost wood. Gold of the crystal spires, and then actually we've got a lot of infections. Let's come on in and I think the funny thing is our armies now are really filled in.
No wonder.
2 chosen, 5 chosen, 5 exalted. We've got lots sitting here ready to be added into an army. Cool. I don't mind increasing that though. So let's pop in recruit rank for all armies in the province. We're never really going to be recruiting guys in the province though, so that's kind of the issue. That's our knights, and that's our great and clean ones and dragons. Let's go knights. Knights and walls, just to make sure we never lose the Writhing Fortress. Business. Let's pop back into province tab again. We'll do the same thing at the Crystal Spires. We'll throw in the Living Tree of Decay. Palace of Princes. You are closer to where Wolfric might attack from, so we'll go ahead and throw the walls in there. The Folly of Mount Malefex a bit. Lots of gold still. Peace, let's see what kind of income and Nurgle corruption. Husks hold value to traders and sorcerers who use them in spells and potions. A steady income for any cult. Don't mind if I do. You just keep on raiding, and we will recruit an additional lord. And I think we need a Sorcerer Lord. Visage your burning body. Well, every single time we grab a new Herald of Nurgle, they always have some pretty cool abilities. That one's just going to be knowledgeable, though. Which will come a point where that's not very useful. No real good traits here. Go ahead and grab the Lure of Death, and we'll grab Dimahar in his burning body. Yeah, better than causing fear, because when he becomes a demon prince, he'll be causing fear all the same. Sweet business. We'll grab an Agitator, a Banner of Hellfire. Pass out some of our good stuff here. Leopard Lord for upkeep production. On Plague Bears if we decide to actually recruit any for him.
Great pain shall be inflicted.
Great pain shall be inflicted. Plus 20% for all armies? How many plagues do we have out and about? Not very many. We'll save on that one. I think he's just telling us that Gruckmar is up to the max tier, so we can do Beast Pass if we really wish to as well, which could be awesome. Now we just need to make sure that Torgon the Angry is under control, which, man, having these Hell Cannons would have been so good. So raising more settlements early on is probably better for you, and also not going across the Chaos Wastes like we did here. It slowed us down quite a bit. Grave continues to attack the Cliff of Beast this time. Sigval's there to help. Thank you, Sigval. Oh, hang on now. But he gets access to the Rotting Riders too? That's not broken.
Once my host defeats you, I may sample your
It shall
skin.
taste of umami. He wants a peace treaty for 5,000. Grimgor, I'm tempted to take this piece and then just bop you on the forehead either way, but no, there's no peace. Only the void. Others now search for the Nemesis Crown. Ooh. I'm not concerned. Adriel is slain. Haggrafe is finally gone. They hang in there for quite some time, didn't they? A well-placed pox back at the eyeball can grant sight beyond sight, at least until all the jelly is consumed. Yum yum. Alright, well with that, I'm out of time, but for today I have been Space Wizard Total War. I leave a like God in a sub for the subzone, and I will see you all in the next one.